Welcome and enjoy your magical marketing insights. Hey there, I'm Christine Collins, and today I am going to give you 3 easy ways to use hypnosis audios to create better content, more effective marketing, and to solve everyday problems in your business. So the first thing that's helpful for you to know is that from a neuroscience perspective, when we are in a state of being relaxed or at a minimum neutral and non-stressed, we are far better problem solvers, we are more creative, and we are more intuitive. Now, sometimes this is referred to as a flow state. In the hypnosis world, we understand it as the alpha brainwave. When we are in that state of flow or the alpha brainwave, we experience reduced anxiety. We experience a reduction in self-consciousness, the type of self-consciousness that leads us to self-doubt, for example, second-guessing ourselves, and also we are better problem solvers. We're not as worried. We're able to solve problems from a place of calm neutrality instead of kind of panicking and freaking out. So there are 3 ways that I like to use hypnosis audio specifically to solve problems, create content, and work on my marketing. The first way is to go into a hypnosis session with a specific problem or question. So let's say there's something that feels unsolvable or something that you haven't been able to work through with your logic. By weighing out the pros and the cons, you haven't been able to make a decision. By getting into a hypnotic state or the alpha brainwave, you are going to be more easily able to tap into your own intuition. So what I like to do is to start with whatever the question is, but the key point here is holding that question lightly, like it's a little butterfly. So we're not grasping at the answer, we're not grabbing for it, we're not clutching for it. We're simply posing that question kind of to the universe or to yourself or however you would like to phrase it, and just simply allowing it to exist, and then allowing whatever comes to you to unfold naturally. So going into the hypnosis session with an understanding of what that question is and what it is that you would like to have an answer for or to be solved, and then just allowing yourself to fully relax. Now, sometimes you'll emerge from the session with a very clear answer. You'll have a very clear course of action. And other times it might be a little bit more ambiguous, or you might get something that seems like it's unrelated to that problem or question. But I encourage you to follow the path and honor that intuitive nudge. Perhaps the intuitive nudge is to take a walk or to call a friend, and you're already on the journey towards finding that solution. Often we solve things when we're not trying so hard to grasp for that answer, which is why I like to say, hold it like a butterfly. And then make sure that you have a pen or a notebook handy to jot down anything of interest that comes to you during or after your session. Number 2, you can take the same process a little bit further by using a little mini visualization with future you. So the thing that it helps to understand with this process is that there's a version of you in the future that has already solved it. You've already figured it out somewhere down the road, whether that's tomorrow or next week or next year. There is some future version of you that has already gotten through this, knows what challenges you faced and how you overcame them, and knows exactly what steps you took to solve the problem or answer the question. So you can allow yourself to have a little miniature visualization with future you in which you sit down and have a little mini chat. You can ask her questions and be really open to what you receive. You could ask for just a simple nudge in the right direction. So again, it may be something very simple and clear cut, or it may be that in the process of asking her questions, the answer will come to you as you're thinking through it. Or it may be that in imagining that conversation with her, you get something that leads you on a little bit of a pathway or journey that will help you along in your quest. Third and finally, I like to use hypnosis audios to create content, marketing, and write copy. And the way that I do that is to set up my hypnosis session, which is usually 15 or 16 minutes long, with a specific intention. So I go into it saying, I need the copy for tomorrow's market day or next week's market day or whatever it is, or I need a great opening headline for my next newsletter, whatever it is that you're in need of at the moment. Go in with a specific quest. And again, holding that quest like a little butterfly, not grasping, not clutching, not using your logical mind to kind of try to seek out those answers for yourself, but truly just allowing that question to hang and kind of evolve and unfold in a very natural way, and just going into the hypnosis to truly relax and enjoy and appreciate the experience. And allow your mind to wander. Allow yourself to kind of visualize or fantasize about some of the possibilities, really allowing for there to be no wrong answers. Play with things in your mind. This is a great way for you to be playful without wasting time at the computer. You can kind of turn things over in your imagination, imagining different options and different possibilities without actually taking the step of typing them up or writing them down. So just playing with those different ideas, kind of trying them on like little hats to see, well, what if I did this? What if I did this way? What if I tried this opportunity? What if I tried this idea? And then deciding if you like it or not. And if you land on a really good one, then, certainly having something there to capture it, to write it down, especially if you get some juicy conglomeration of wording or a phrase or something that you really want to remember. And the way that I like to phrase it when we're dealing with any of these things, whether you're writing content and copy or you are trying to solve a problem in your business, if you have 30 minutes to complete something and you spend 15 minutes of that doing a hypnosis or some type of guided meditation, the other 15 minutes will be far more productive. Otherwise, you might sit there for the full 30 minutes staring at a blinking cursor and not accomplish anything or get anywhere. And believe me, I have made that mistake many times. The next thing you know, you're scrolling on Facebook, you're cleaning the kitchen, you're reorganizing your desk, you're doing almost anything but the thing that you sat down to do. Whereas if you spend 10 or 15 minutes ahead of that time, focusing on what it is you want to accomplish and imagining it first, the rest of the time that you have will be far more productive and effective. I hope you found this to be helpful. Again, I'm Christine Collins. Check me out at transformcreate.com. And in the meantime, my lovely, I hope that you have an absolutely magical and creative rest of your day. Thanks for listening. This is Christine Collins at transformcreate.com.